In 2008, my name wasn't called on draft day. I'm DeQwan Young, and today we present the 10 strangest moments from the NFL draft. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and join us in the comment section below and let us know what do you think is the strangest NFL draft moment in history. And the NFL draft is supposed to be fairly routine. Teams go up and draft their players, they give them his hat and jersey, and then move on to the next pick. But the NFL draft can also be a place where strange things really happen. Very odd and unpredictable events that you'd only expect to see in movies. Except for draft day. That movie was horrible. Honorable mention, CFL miscue. Let us quickly go north of the border to start this video off. Darrell Robertson was a defensive end who played at Mississippi State. Tragically, he died in a car accident at age 27 back in 1994. But the Ottawa Rough Riders of the CFL drafted Robertson anyway. Unfortunately, the league wasn't able to tell them ahead of time that Robertson was deceased and the Rough Riders pick went to waste. Now to the real list. Number 10, Laremy Tunsil. Put that in your pipe. R.I.P. Mini-Me. A star offensive tackle for Ole Miss, Laremy Tunsil was projected by many to be a top 10 pick in the 2016 NFL draft. But 10 minutes before the draft, a video emerged from Tunsil's Twitter account, and it was quite the video.
With a few nefarious clicks, someone treated the masses to dated video footage of Tunsil appearing to get high while farcically wearing a Walter White-style gas mask.
Tunsil's agent said that his Twitter was hacked. Nonetheless, Tennessee and Baltimore chose other offensive linemen over Tunsil, who dropped down to the Miami Dolphins at the 13th spot. Number 9, the Redskins select Cal Rossi twice. The Washington Redskins sought the versatile Cal Rossi, a running back and defensive back star from UCLA. They used the 9th pick in the 1946 NFL draft on Rossi. Except he was only a junior and wasn't eligible to be drafted that year. Still longing for his services, the Redskins drafted Rossi with the 4th pick overall in the 1947 NFL draft. It's just one problem though. He never played professional football. So the Redskins wasted 2 first-round picks on the same player, got nothing for it. Number 8, the Falcons tried drafting a Hollywood actor. In the good old days of the NFL draft, there were 17 rounds. So this allowed former Atlanta Falcons head coach Norm Van Brocklin to have a little bit of fun with it. In 1972, he called the league office and told them that the Falcons selected Hollywood actor John Wayne. Yes, the Academy Award winner who starred in The Big Trail and True Grit. Wayne was a football player at USC back in his youthful days, so the pick made some sense, except that at the time he was 64 years of age. Commissioner P. Rozelle disallowed the Falcons to actually pick Wayne, so one of Hollywood's ultimate tough guys never became the oldest player in NFL history. Can you imagine John Wayne in a Thanksgiving Day game? I'm John Wayne. Happy Thanksgiving, Pilgrims. Number 7, Buccaneers drafting the wrong player. Heading into the 1982 NFL draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers wanted Booker Reese, a talented defensive end out of Bethune-Cookman. The team was prepared to choose Reese with the 17th pick, but there was a communication mistake between the Bucs and the league, and they accidentally wound up with guard Sean Farrell instead. The Bucs traded their first-round pick in 1983 to get Reese, but he was a major bust and left the team after the 1984 season. Oddly enough, Farrell was a top-tier offensive lineman in Tampa, so this turned out to be a good accident after all. Number 6, Jimmy Walker, NBA star and NFL Mr. Irrelevant. Jimmy Walker was one of the top NBA players throughout the 60s and 70s, averaging 16.7 points per game and being named to a pair of All-Star games. In short, the Detroit Pistons were genius to make Walker the first pick in the 1967 NBA draft. However, the New Orleans Saints made it a double whammy. They chose Walker with the final pick in the 1967 NFL draft. What's odd about that? Walker never actually played college football. Nonetheless, he became the first and only athlete to be picked first in one league and last in another, thanks to the Saints. Number 5, Jordan Cameron, or Cameron Jordan. The New Orleans Saints drafted pass rushing sensation Cameron Jordan with the 24th pick in 2011, and he's since emerged as one of the league's best at getting after the quarterback. Holding the 102nd pick in the draft, the Cleveland Browns drafted USC tight end Jordan Cameron. But when they went and tried calling him on the phone, the Browns actually reached Cameron Jordan instead. Peter King from Sports Illustrated got the transcript of the call. "Hi," said the voice on the other end. "Jordan, this is the Cleveland Browns." Yeah, this is Cameron Jordan," he said. "But the Saints already picked me." "I think you mean Jordan Cameron. You're looking for Jordan Cameron. That's not me. Anyway, Cleveland and New Orleans both wound up with talented players named Jordan and or Cameron. Number 4, Bill Belichick has a sense of humor. The New England Patriots head coach isn't the grumpy Grinch that many make him out to be. The man loves to do business on draft day and even likes to be funny from time to time. Heading into the 2011 NFL draft, the Patriots and Philadelphia Eagles had an impressive streak. The two teams had made at least one draft day trade every year since 2000. So in 2011, the Pats traded the 193rd selection to the Eagles in exchange for the 194th selection. The Eagles selected linebacker Brian Rolle, who was out of the NFL by 2013, while the Patriots drafted Markel Carter, who never played in an NFL game. So this trade really was just a fun, no harm, no foul deal. Number 3, the Minnesota Vikings missed the draft clock. At the 2003 NFL draft, the Minnesota Vikings held the 7th pick, and they had 10 minutes to make their decision. However, the Vikings didn't beat the clock and lost their 7th pick. To the podium with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who picked quarterback Byron Leftwich. The Carolina Panthers then drafted Pro Bowl offensive tackle Jordan Gross. Finally, the Vikings picked 9th, selecting defensive tackle Kevin Williams. Number 2, Cedric Benson cries for the wrong reasons. It's not uncommon to see an athlete cry when he's drafted because it's a beautiful and life-changing moment. But Cedric Benson wasn't a happy crier when the Chicago Bears picked him 4th overall in 2005. Benson and the Bears couldn't work out financial terms ahead of time, so his agent told Chicago to pass on him. But the Bears took Benson anyway, and he legitimately cried in sorrow. And yes, we have a picture to prove his dissatisfaction. Benson had 3 poorest years in Chicago, but was a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher in Cincinnati. And looking back, you can't blame him for crying about going to the Bears. Number 1, Bo knows, the Bucks don't. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers owned the 1st overall pick in 1986, and they had their eyes set on Auburn running back and baseball star Bo Jackson. Tampa wanted to impress Jackson, so owner Hugh Culverhouse used his private plane to take the star athlete on a trip. However, this violated NCAA rules, and he was suspended for the upcoming baseball season at Auburn. Jackson grew angry and told Tampa if they drafted him, he wouldn't play for them. They picked Jackson 1st overall anyway, and he went to play for the Kansas City Royals. The next year, he declared for the NFL draft and was taken by the Los Angeles Raiders, where he played for 4 years. As for the Bucks, they messed this whole thing up badly and had one strange draft night. Guys, be sure to check out our new channel, The Main Eventer, starring me. This is DeQwan signing off. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.